Hello guys and welcome to another beginner's decks, and this one it will be the Mayan one. We just got the Mayans in this patch, and they have a lot of cards, but none of them are really there's not a lot of cards who are um common or basic, right? All of these big cards, like you can see, are most of them legendaries, epic, or rare. So even though I'll try my best to give you a really good Mayan pantheon as a beginner. So, if you don't know yet, the leader is a puch, and he deploys a 1/1 zombie anywhere on the battlefield. You can deploy it directly to your opponent's summoning stone, and a zombie can only move from one movement. And so this is why the deck, I call it Death and Magic, because this is going to be mainly the theme of the deck. So first off, all of the beginner's deck cost 48 dust to craft, and this is going to be as well the same thing. And we're gonna go with the 6 commons in first place. So Ritual Tribute is gonna be your first common. Gonna have 2 of them, and it's gonna deal 1 damage. And if you kill the target, you leave a zombie behind, which really goes well with the zombie theme. And then you have Lingering Death over here. It's going to deploy 2 1/1 zombies. It's going to be around your summoning stone, but it can be defensive, or in the long run can be really useful, especially if you combo it with your other the other card here, Defiant Bounty. So if you control 2 or more zombies, you draw 2 cards. These Defile Bounty and Lingering Death goes really well together, and the point of this deck is like a really good mid-range deck with some control and some good early game, so it's a really well-rounded deck. Now, you will also have Hoonbats, and Hoonbats is a guy that whenever another friendly dies, he gains +1/+0 and +1 movement, so you can put him like in the back of your summoning stone, and then whenever like 5 units dies, he gets a 6/3 and can walk anywhere on the map pretty much. He's really cool, especially when you spawn zombies, like blocking your opponent movement and stuff, and they have to kill the zombie, buffing the Hoonbats, really cool. Now, after that, we're going to be using 1 Imperial Soldier, and this is because we do have some spells, but the deck, it's not spell heavy, even though we do have lots of them. I believe we have like 10 of them. Yeah, we have also Sever and Raise the Grave. Yeah, he will be useful, but we already have a lot of 2 drops with the Hoonbats, and if you top deck him, it's not really good in anything, and I wanted to have some good late game. So continuing on, we're gonna have the control part of the deck is coming here with Chaos Spawn. Now Chaos Spawn, Warcry, it would silence an enemy, and a Warcry triggers when you play it from your hand, so then you can silence one of your big opponent enemy, like a big Fenrir and stuff like that. Or just the protect on a brute over here. Brute protect, meaning that reduced damage taken from basic attack when they attack. Talking about the brute, we're gonna have 2 of them because they're just such a good high drops. 7 mana for 7/6 protect too. Talking also about high drops, we're gonna put 2 furies in. It's gonna be your 6 mana drop, because remember, we want to play it on curve. Now I skipped 4, 5, 6, but we're going there just because I want to talk about the brute. We're going to add them, and it's immune to return damage, so when you attack, you don't get attack back. So that can also be really efficient. Now, where were we at? We were at 3 mana, and 3 mana, we're gonna have, of course, the Vanilla Doom Speaker, really good 3-drop for beginners. 3 mana, 3/4, and that's all for him. And then we'll have, of course, even though with the nerf comings and the nerf before, he will still be always strong for beginners. And it will be, oh, I just realized, Xiao Fang. But Xiao Fang is also a common. Okay, so nonetheless, I suggest you guys to go with that. You can change a Ritual Strike. The thing is, Xiao Fangs really fit well because immune to melee is hard to remove, and fits with the curve well, but for the sake of this to have 48 dust, if you can't get the dust with the Xiao Fang, don't worry, just go with Stone Guardian. It's the same stats, not immune to melee, but he will gain range at the start of your turn. He's a basic card, and basically you can start dealing damage from out of range of the other range units, and it's really efficient if he survives. Now, also at your 4 drop, who you can curve really well, is going to be here, Raise the Grave. You want to do with that, if you spawn zombies on your opponent's side of the board, and you give them all 3/3, if you have like 3 zombies, that hits for literally 12 damage, right? There are going to be 4 zombies, 3 zombies, 12 damage, 1 Raise from the Grave. You have 2 Raise from the Grave, you're going to hit for like 21 damage on the Summoning Stone. This is really good also, you know, with the Ritual Strike, the Lingering Dead. Really goes well with these 2 spells. So you definitely want some Rise of the Graves in your deck. And it's also a basic card, which is good for us. We're going to also have the Sievers, and the Sievers are going to be more on the control side of the deck. Removal, always good if you have to kill a Chao Feng, for example, on your opponent's side. Deal 3 damage to a unit, and if one of your unit died this turn, which you can always like kill a zombie or anything, you deal 5 damage instead, which is really easy to do in the Mayan Pantheon. And for a 5 drop, because that's what we're missing, 5 drop, we're going to have 2 Chaks. Chaks basically Warcry. When you play it from your hand, it will deal 2 damage to whatever you want on board. It's going to be little removal, decent body, all around a okay, good card. But in this deck, it's really, really useful and good. So we can see how you have little combo cards over here with the Rise from the Grave. You have some control with the Chaos Spawn, the Siever. And you do have a really good like curve like Hoonbat's Doom Speaker, Stone Guardian Chuck, Fury Brute for mid-range deck. So this deck is like a mix-up of all the type of decks you can have, the 3 big types that we have in the game right now. Like, because you have strong, early, I mean strong maybe not, but you know, you have a early game unlike other decks who don't really have one. And you have a late game also. You have some removal and you have some cool combos you can accomplish. So, let me know when you think about it. Of course, there's gonna be more cards. Probably gonna have to do an update on all of that. But you know, for right now, it's a decent deck. Try it out, guys. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like my videos. It really helps me a lot, and I do always answer to all of your comments. It's really fun to have a chat with you guys and to have your input. And it's with the comment section that I realized that I forgot the Mayan Pantheon. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.